I recently purchased Jeff Nippard's new app, Macrofactor. Here's my review. Macrofactor is, at its core, a calorie and macro tracker, much like MyFitnessPal. What sets Macrofactor apart is that it uses your logged caloric intake and your weight to automatically change your caloric targets to make sure you're always on track to reach your goals. There are 3 different modes, each giving you a different level of control over your caloric intake. Macrofactor's food database is definitely smaller than MyFitnessPal's, but I found that it is far, far more accurate. Macrofactor also shows your foods on a timeline, which does not limit you to 3 meals, making it a lot easier to track for those of us that like to eat 4, 5, or even 6 meals in a day. Macrofactor also has a really cool weight trend feature, which tries to account for day-to-day fluctuations in your weight and find out what your weight really is. The only complaint I had is that there is no quick add feature, where you can input macros instead of foods, but I spoke to someone on the Macrofactor team and they assured me that they are working on it. In terms of price, Macrofactor is around $20 a year more expensive than MyFitnessPal Premium, and cheaper than competitors such as Carbon Diet Coach. Overall, I think Macrofactor is an incredible app, way better than anything else on the market, and will only get better with time. Highly recommend.